The Indian government has finally responded to the Nepalese side's official proposal presented a month ago to hold a foreign secretariat-level meeting to seek for solutions to the escalating border dispute between the two countries. Official sources say the Indian side is positive about the dialogue and the place and time for the meeting is to be finalized with mutual consultations. Good morning, I'm Abhyuday Shrestha and these are the headlines of the hour. Sagarmatha Party pulls out from the government for not being allowed to file the Constitution Amendment proposal in the cabinet. The Indian government expresses interest towards a dialogue with the Nepal government regarding the border dispute a month after Nepal's official request. US President Donald Trump brushes off North Korea's warning of a Christmas gift amid US concerns that Pyongyang might be preparing a long-range missile test. And the third stage of the Martyrs Memorial A-Division League to start from today. Machindra Club to play against Friends Club and Chassel Youth Club to face NRT today. Sagarmatha Party has pulled out from the government. The party came up with a decision yesterday to quit the government as a reaction for not being allowed to file the Constitution Amendment proposal in the cabinet. Deputy Prime Minister and Law Minister Upendra Yadav insisted to file the written proposal of the Constitution Amendment. However, Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli overruled the proposal. Senior leader of Sagarmatha Party, Ashok Rai, informed that the decision from the meeting of the senior leaders held yesterday came up with the decision to quit the government. Deputy Prime Minister Yadav and Minister for Urban Development Mohammad Ishtiaq Rai stepped down from their posts yesterday itself. Recently, Prime Minister Oli had been expressing his discontent with Sagarmatha Party. For this reason, Prime Minister Oli had transferred Upendra Yadav from the Health Ministry to the Law Ministry in the recent cabinet reshuffle which took place on 20th of November. Sagarmatha Party made a written agreement with the ruling Nepal Communist Party on 1st of June last year to be a part of the Oli-led government. In a series of reaction, Prime Minister Oli himself took initiation a few days ago to make an electoral adjustment with Rashtriya Janata Party Nepal for the election of the National Assembly stipulated for 23rd of January 2019. The Indian government has expressed interest towards a dialogue regarding border dispute with Nepal a month after Nepal's official request. Nepal had officially reached out to the Indian government a month back after the border dispute escalated following the release of India's new political map that included Nepal's Limpiadhura, Kalapani, Lipulekh region as their own. The Indian government officially responded through the Indian embassy in the capital and has expressed interest in resolving the issue through dialogue. Meanwhile, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs has yet to give an official response. However, the government's Foreign Affairs advisor Rajan Bhattarai said India's response, however late, was a positive move and that a date and place for the meeting would be set with mutual consultation. Nepal had proposed for a foreign secretariat-level meeting with India. Based on the Sugauli Treaty signed in 1816 between the then East India Company and Nepal, the region from east of the Mahakali belongs to Nepal. However, the Indian side has encroached the region for years and deployed security forces. The public and public representatives have been piling pressure over the government to retrieve the encroached land from India. The Kathmandu District Administration Office has allowed the police to remand the Chinese nationals who were arrested on Monday for 5 days. The 122 Chinese nationals were arrested from various places in the capital, including Manameju, Maharajganj and Budalilkantha, among other places, on Monday, based on the information provided by the Chinese embassy. The police took permission from the Kathmandu District Administration Office to take the arrested Chinese nationals into custody to investigate in the case of manhandling. The police arrested the Chinese nationals, suspecting their alleged involvement in organized crimes. They have been kept in custody in various police offices in the capital, including the Metropolitan Police Office and police circles in Balaju, Maharajganj and Singhadarbar. The arrested Chinese nationals were all presented at the Kathmandu District Administration Office yesterday. They have been taken into custody as per Article 26 of the Criminal Act. They were renting houses for 500,000 to 1.4 million rupees per month, and with up to 20 individuals living in a house. The police had confiscated half a dozen mobile phones from a single Chinese national and dozens of laptops altogether. Statements were taken by the police from the arrested Chinese nationals with the help of interpreters and proceed with relevant actions. We'll take a short break here. We have more news coming up. Welcome back. Today is 25th of December, Christmas Day. Christians everywhere are celebrating Christmas today with revelry. Commemorating the birth of Jesus Christ, Christians everywhere have been celebrating this important day throughout history. Christmas has also been a holiday celebrated by Christians and non-Christians alike and is marked by the exchange of gifts and family gatherings, even in Nepal. Touristic places like Tamil, Bodha, Lalitpur, Bhaktapur and Pokhara have come alive in celebration of Christmas in recent time. Nepal is hosting an international level dialogue event for the first time from 2nd to 4th of April 2019. The government is preparing to invite 150 foreign delegates from 40 countries for the event titled Sagarmatha Dialogue. The government has invited UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres and the head of states from SAARC and BIMSTEC nations. At a time when a global debate on climate change is going on, the government is organizing the Sagarmatha Dialogue in the first week of April. Almost 200 participants, including 150 foreign delegates, will take part in the event. Minister for Foreign Affairs Pradeep Gewali has already sent an invitation to UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres to participate in the event. According to the Secretariat of the program, a high-level delegation from the neighboring countries and the regional organization including SAARC and BIMSTEC will participate in the dialogue event. Representatives from the US, UK, Russia and member countries of the European Union have also been invited to the program. As a preparation of the program, the Secretariat is collecting information related to problems caused by climate change and initiatives Nepal is taking towards the control of climate change through various regional-based conferences. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs, along with the Institute of Foreign Affairs and Policy and the Institute for Policy Studies, are preparing for the Sagarmatha Dialogue. They are aiming to represent Nepal in the international forum on the issue of climate change and to protect the environment of the mountain regions and human life. A national dialogue is being organized next month to select the issues to be presented by Nepal during the Sagarmatha Dialogue. And it's time now for the international update. US President Donald Trump yesterday brushed off North Korea's warning of a Christmas gift, saying the United States would deal with it very successfully amid US concerns that Pyongyang might be preparing a long-range missile test. China, North Korea's most important backer, meanwhile urged Washington to take concrete steps as soon as possible to implement agreements reached during last year's summit between Trump and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un in Singapore. Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi called on North Korea and the United States to work out a feasible roadmap for establishing a permanent peace regime and realizing complete denuclearization on the Korean peninsula. North Korea warned this month of a possible Christmas gift for Washington after Kim gave the United States until the end of the year to propose new concessions in talks over his country's nuclear arsenal and reducing tensions between the adversaries. In issuing its warning, North Korea accused Washington of trying to drag out denuclearization talks ahead of Trump's re-election bid next year and said it was entirely up to the U.S. what Christmas gift it will select to get. U.S. military commanders have said that the North Korean response could involve the testing of a long-range missile. We'll take a short break here. We have more news coming up. Welcome back. In our Public Voice segment, we had asked the locals in Ramechhap district what should be done to stop the smuggling of wood from community forests. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
Public Voice.
चोरी निकासी रोक्नको लागि विभिन्न नाकाहरुमा सुरक्षाको प्रबन्ध मिलाउनु पर्यो र त्यो जुन वन गाडी त्यहाँबाट चाहिँ खटिएर जानेहरुलाई पनि एकदम क्रियाशीलसँग उलाई चाहिँ हप्तामा पठाउने हो कि मासिकमा पठाउने हो कि त्रैमासिकमा पठाउने हो कि गाउँहरुमा उहाँलाई नि परिचालित गर्नुपर्छ।
स्थानीय सरकारले पनि यसमा विशेष ध्यान नदिउन्जेलसम्म यो चोरी नियन्त्रण हुँदैन। कानुन अनुसार अलिकति कारबाहीको दायरामा ल्यायो भनेदेखि कसैको भनसुनको आधारमा नसुन्यो भनेदेखि चाहिँ मान्छेले अर्कोचोटिबाट त्यस्तो गल्ती गर्दैन। त्यो भयो भने चाहिँ त्यो रोकथाम हुन सक्छ।
स्थानीय सरकार पनि यसमा चनाखो हुन जरुरी छ।
And it's time now for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
And here's the question. What is your say on the practice of recruiting employees in contract? Your options are A, stake of political recruitment, B, yield of transition period, and C, to fulfill immediate need. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B, or C, and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. And it's time now for the sports news.
Sports news.
The third stage matches of the Martyrs Memorial A Division League will start from today. In today's first match, Machindra Club will play against Friends Club at the Anfa Complex today. Machindra Club had defeated Brigade Boys 2-0 in their first match and settled for a 1-all draw against Chiasol Youth Club in the second match. Meanwhile, Friends Club are winless in the tournament so far and are at the bottom of the league table. At the end of the second stage matches, Friends Club have scored only 1 goal. In today's second match, Chiasol Youth Club will face Neuro Team NRT at the Dasrath Stadium in Tripureshwar at 3 this afternoon. NRT had thrashed Saraswati Youth Club 4-0 and suffered a 1-0 defeat against Sankata Club. Meanwhile, striker of undefeated Chiasol Club, Santos Saukala, is looking to score his 100th goal at the Martyrs Memorial A Division League. Butwal Blasters are clashing against Biratnagar Titans in today's last league match of the Pokhara Premier League cricket tournament. The winner of today's match will advance to the eliminator round. Undefeated Chitwan Rhinos have already stormed into the finals with 5 consecutive wins in the league stage. Chitwan Rhinos secured their spot in the finals after defeating Kathmandu Golden Warriors by 60 runs yesterday. If Butwal Blasters defeat Biratnagar Titans today, Kathmandu Golden Warriors will also qualify for the eliminator match. Kathmandu have 4 points with 2 wins and 3 losses and have a net run rate of 0.39. Likewise, Biratnagar have 2 points from 4 matches. Biratnagar have to defeat Butwal by a huge margin in today's match in order to qualify for the eliminator match. The winner of the eliminator match will clash against Chitwan Rhinos in the finals. Today's match between Butwal Blasters and Biratnagar Titans is scheduled to start at 11:30 this morning at the Pokhara Stadium. And it's time now for our special segment, Laugh Out Loud.
The 5th Assembly of the Federal Parliament kicked off from this Friday with all the attention on the appointment of a new Speaker. Deputy Speaker Shiva Maya Tumbahamfe chaired the first meeting of the House of Representatives in the absence of the Speaker. The post of the Speaker has remained vacant since former Speaker Krishna Bahadur Mahara resigned following rape allegations. The race for the new Speaker has become quite interesting, with a number of candidates harboring aspirations for the coveted position. Although the stake from the ruling party's former CPN-UML faction is high, the prospects of some other candidates representing other factions cannot be ruled out. Efforts are underway since long to make Deputy Speaker Tumbahamfe to resign from the post to make way for Subhash Chandra Nemwang of the same camp to take the Speaker's position. Likewise, Agni Prasad Sapkota and Dev Gurung, both of whom belong to the ruling party's former Maoist faction, have also staked their claim for the position. Their claim holds ground on the fact that the former Speaker Mahara was a former Maoist leader as well. Interestingly, there were earlier reports that leader Pushpa Kamal Dahal had bargained to bag the post of executive chairperson of the ruling party for the position of the Speaker to be given to the former UML camp. In the turn of events, Dahal found out that despite bagging the post of executive chairperson, the other chairperson, KP Sharma Oli, is still the senior-most leader in the party. This, according to reports, has led to Dahal backing out from the deal and favoring a candidate from his own former Maoist panel to bag the Speaker's post. This is Sasda Lamichane for Kantipur News Desk.
And now, before wrapping up, here's a look at the top stories once again. Samajwadi Party pulls out from the government for not being allowed to file the Constitution Amendment proposal in the cabinet. The Indian government expresses interest towards a dialogue with the Nepal government regarding the border dispute a month after Nepal's official request. US President Donald Trump brushes off North Korea's warning of a Christmas gift amid US concerns that Pyongyang might be preparing a long-range missile test. And the third stage of the Martyrs Memorial A-Division League to start from today. Machindra Club to play against Friends Club and Chiasol Youth Club to face NRT today. And that's all for the moment. Keep watching Kantipur Television HD for more news and entertainment. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.